Another game I haven't done for ages, but yeah, that's kind of interesting. That is crazy to come back to this game again. Well, good people, since we're on the marathon, welcome back to, oh my gosh, this is part 3 of The Wolf Among Us. That is crazy. You would think it wouldn't be, but it is. I remember where the exact moment I am. Yeah, I remember the exact moment where I'm at. But before we officially get to this, man, it's kind of crazy this is going to be in 4K, even though it doesn't really need to be, but hey, I'm all for it. And I have a better mic, and I have became more confident compared to that, but man, The Wolf Among Us, it's too bad that Telltale Games is not around anymore. For the time that they were around, they really did make an impact into the game community. I can see why they went under. I mean, having the Telltale games just still be around with kind of what games are doing now, the trend of live service games. Sadly, I feel like Telltale games would have either been bought out, merged with another company, or in this case, shut down. At least they finished out the Walking Dead final season, because I know for some of the former staff is working on the Wolf Among Us 2, whenever it comes out, which is going to be a long while. Shouldn't feel like it should take that long, but maybe they're really trying hard on this. I like the trailers for what we got. They just haven't gave us a lot. They only gave it 2 trailers. What you think about it? But really, there were 2 people I wanted to acknowledge because they did pass away pretty recently, and I think it's worth acknowledging. So the first guy is definitely Dabney Coleman. To be specific, Dabney Wharton Coleman. He was born on January 3rd, 1932, and he passed away in May 16, 2024. So he was an old timer. He was 92. So he's been around for a very long time. And according to my handy dandy Wikipedia, so he was best known for his portrayal of egomaniacal and unlikable characters in comedic roles. He appeared in over 175 films and television programs. Guy is a freaking legend in terms of that's a lot of films and television, and was recognized for both comedic and dramatic performances. So we'll talk about the films that you definitely know him from. So he was definitely on 9 to 5. Yeah, it was 9 to 5. It was on 1980. He was also in, just to take a quick look again, on Golden Pond in 1981. If anyone grew up in the 80s and know or have seen those movies. Tootsie, 1982. War Games, 1983. Cloak and Dagger, 1984. And You Got Mal. You remember that bit. You remember that meme. 1998. He was also in the Boardwalk Empire when it was around. Well, I guess a little bit. And he was in Yellowstone. In his final role. Oh, okay, that was his final role. That's crazy. And in terms of a voice actor that we all know him from, he was basically Principal Peter Prickly, and that's how I heard of him because of Recess. If when Disney actually gave a crap, and who am I kidding? When Disney gave a damn and actually tried to do this, or when they actually had some solid TV shows that were iconic as Nickelodeon's TV shows back in the early '90s. So yeah, that is how I heard of Dabney Coleman. I mean, he killed it as well. That was the crazy thing. Principal Peter Prickly did look like Dabney Coleman. I mean, if you kind of like compare the two, yeah, they definitely look alike. He looked as he sound. He sound as he looked. I think that's the expression. Well, Dabney Coleman, you really defined a lot of people's childhood with Recess. I guess whoever grew up in the '90s. So, yeah, rest in peace. My gosh, you have done a lot of work, and yeah, you kind of ended it the way you wanted it to. I mean, I heard great things about Yellowstone. So, the fact that you kind of went out and kind of like in a swan song in terms of what you had, yeah, that's a way to go. Now, another one that I was actually truly surprised, and I couldn't believe it actually happened, and I was still surprised. Yeah, the guy from, well, I'm gonna, of course, pull him up because we gotta make sure we acknowledge him. And, of course, even I'm pleasantly, not pleasantly surprised. I'm not gonna say pleasantly surprised, even I'm kind of, let me try this again. I'm shocked, because it happened pretty recently. I'm talking about Morgan Spurlock. So I'm gonna read his because even I'm kind of actually surprised. So Morgan Valentine Spurlock was born in November 7, 1970. So he wasn't old. He wasn't an old cat. He was kind of like in his 50s, but that's not absolutely old. I believe old is when you get to maybe your 70s. 60s is still getting there, but I think 70s and up, that's where you're getting old. Or maybe 80s is the new old now. Not 80s the era, like when you get to 80s is the era. But yeah, he just passed away May 23rd of this year. That's kind of surprising. He was an American documentary filmmaker, writer, and television producer. He directed 23 films and was a producer of nearly 70 films throughout his career. Of course, he received acclaim for directing the documentary Super Size Me in 2004. I see that. That's kind of one of the reasons why I don't eat McDonald's at all, or kind of just barely. I know me and my wife ate McDonald's like just one time, like rare, but we don't really eat at McDonald's. I did eat McDonald's when I was a kid, like of course I did, because I didn't know any better. But when I became a teenager and growing up, oh yes, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna avoid McDonald's. I didn't really care for McDonald's before Super Size Me, but that one really kind of gave you an introspective look in terms of the food industry for McDonald's. I bet the sales still soared. Sadly, McDonald's is still going strong. I bet their prices and their popularity hasn't changed. And it's kind of sad because the guy did kind of show a true lens of it. Pretty screwed up. Apparently, he was also nominated for the Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature Film. Completely understand. Anyway, he also produced What Would Jesus Buy? That's very controversial. And directed Where in the World is Osama Bin Laden? POM Wonderful presents the greatest movie ever sold. Comic-Con Episode 4 Fans Hope. Okay. One Direction This Is Us. Wait, One Direction like the band? I feel like he's talking about One Direction. Yep, he's talking about the boy band One Direction. When they were relevant. And he's been in pretty much a lot of documentaries. I don't think he's actually been like starring or actor-wise, but he has done a lot. So yeah, sad that this one was pretty shocking. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah. So I guess rest in peace, Morgan Spurlock? Huh. That generally surprised me. Okay, so I took about 8 minutes of that, so now, of course I wanted to acknowledge those two individuals. They actually did, even though, let's face it, Morgan Spurlock was known for Super Size Me, he did make an impact in terms of documentary films, and Dabney Coleman was just, my gosh, that guy's been in a lot of films that, like, hey, that guy! But really, he just made an impact in terms of acting, so yeah, they'll be missed. And let's move, I guess, let's continue on. Okay, what extras do we got? Ah, the Book of Fables. Oh yeah, right. Yep. I gave Faith money, not because she was a prostitute, but no, it looked like she needed help. Yeah, did we, oh, okay. So half of us lied to bees, and, well, I'll see these documented choices before. I like that. Right. This is kind of one of those, like, murder mysteries that is done too well. And you will get all the trophies for a Telltale Games. That's what I appreciate about Telltale Games. You will earn the trophies. You just need to play the game and make choices. Whatever choices you make, yeah, you literally play all the games. Also, you can do separate files. So whatever choices you make in one episode, you can make other choices. I like that there's 4, so you don't get the same walkthrough. That's what I appreciate about Telltale Games when they're around. At least they give you separate saves. And what I also enjoy about it is you don't play through the same game. Your consequence, whatever choices you make, actually have consequences. Yeah, the reason why they had so many properties and they were still going strong until they shut down is because of those really brutal choices. Fantastic characters with fantastic writing and fantastic voice acting. Yeah, Telltale Games were peak. And at the time where Walking Dead, the television series, was just getting super, really freaking ridiculous and kind of bullshit. Yeah, then the Walking Dead Telltale game came out when we really needed it, and it killed it. Yeah, I have only positive things about Walking. I can't wait to do that one. I can't wait to do it when I get the option, or when I get the choice. Or I guess not the choice, the opportunity. Alright, well, let's get started. Alright, so yeah, that sounds about right. We made our choices. Prince Lawrence died, obviously. And we did all of this. Yeah, I'm gonna replay episode 1 just to kind of like do another change file and make different choices. Wait, let's continue. Ah, the Trip Trap bar. So, am I tripping, or am I being trapped? It's a trap! Darn it. Thank you, Akbar, for that meme. Alright. Let's see if this actually has 4K. I doubt it. It doesn't look like it. Nah, it didn't look like it. I mean, this is kind of like a comic book game. I would have been generally surprised if there was. Okay. Yeah, all those kind of like, oh, it's a fairy tale. It's going to be kind of lighthearted. No, bullshit. It's not.
What do you want, Sheriff?
I was in the neighborhood.
I was in the neighborhood. Thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Well, fucking hello. Now you can get the fuck out of here.
Look, I'm not even gonna ask where he is now, okay? I just want to know the last time he was here. That's all.
Who?
I'm being nice, so try again.
He hasn't been here for a few weeks. No, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he hasn't been here in a while, if he's been here at all, which... I don't know.
You're bullshitting me.
I'd just like some help, and I'll be out of here.
Well, I'd be willing to help you out of here. Would that help?
Yeah, I just like a bar where I'm told to get the fuck out of here. And a huff and a puff. Man, you know, I should have started with like 3 little pigs, big bad wolf and the 3 little pigs, 3 little pigs, 3 little pigs, big bad wolf and the big little pigs. If anyone remembers that. Oh, if you remember that, you get a cookie. You're not getting a cookie. I love doing that meme.
Damn.
Man. That's some good blues, though. Hmm? Hello, what's all this about?
You guys playing right now?
Nah.
Seems like somebody's wedding.
If you're not playing, then you don't mind if I,
That's a dick move.
H? Well, that'd be you, Holly. So, who's WD?
No idea.
Because it's also the first letter in the name.
Woodsman. Yeah, I get it.
Man, they're really covering from. Isn't he usually a dick, so why?
Let me solve the mystery for you. They're pickled eggs.
Oh, I know what they are. I'm just trying to figure out why anyone would eat this.
It's a mystery. I agree with you on that. Too much of a mystery.
Whose is that?
Someone who left.
Why did you dump it, evasive lady?
Why didn't you dump it? If you want a cleaner place, feel free to get the fuck out of here.
Wow,
I'm
what's your...
sensing a very hostile tone from you. Don't deny it. I'm good at picking up on this stuff.
Is it because you can sniff out crime and bullshit? Anyway.
A lot of these walk out the door?
Yeah, it's called advertising.
Ah, hardy har.
You get a refund?
Fuck you. The word's getting out.
Man, lady, watch your fucking language. Anyway.
He a regular?
I don't know who you're talking about.
The one with the bald head and the beard.
Obviously.
Never seen him.
A lot of stools in this place.
Only one next to you.
There's only one right next to you.
You gonna order something? Or you just here to bother my customers?
Maybe both. What customers? Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Smart ass.
Give me a Midas Gold.
You want a lime?
Sure.
Sure.
I think they have some at the bar down the street.
Think that's funny? Yep. Think it's fucking hilarious.
Man, he's really lumped in this
All
group.
right. Come on, guys. I don't want to be here. You don't want me here. The sooner you answer my questions, the sooner I'll be out of here.
Yeah, he really... Anyone else felt tense? Because I felt tense. Only tough shit. Yeah, good covering.
Holly, you're out of paper towels and,
Oh. This is awkward. How's your nose? Awkward.
Number one or number two? For your sake, I hope it was two. Otherwise, you're probably shitting your pants right now.
Damn it, that was good.
you and me been going at it for hundreds of years.
That's a long time.
I'm through fighting.
That makes two of us, I guess.
Well, Woody, That makes 2 of us. You're in luck. I decided to switch seats.
Asswipe, what? I just want to talk.
I just want to talk. This doesn't have to go like this. Maybe
Dude?
I don't want to talk to you. Why don't we let him tell me that?
It's okay, Gren.
This is a nice shirt. Get off of me, pissant.
It's funny. Just a minute ago, no one seemed to know who you were.
Yeah, well, everyone knows you. Big bad wolf.
And the 3 little pigs.
Now I'm the bad guy and you're sheriff. What kind of fucking world is that, huh?
Not exactly comfortable with it either, but hey, you play the hand you're dealt.
Well, some folks are forced to play with shit.
That's a lovely image.
Ugh.
Guess you want to know about the girl.
Amongst other things, sure.
I'd walked past her place for weeks. She didn't look like it, but she had money. I was sure of it. And she wouldn't put up any kind of fight. I was gonna rob her. And the night I finally get up the nerve to do it, there you are, fucking things up for me. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I
Okay.
wasn't there to save her.
What are you talking about exactly?
Red Riding Hood, her grandmother. I was there to rob him. But when I showed up, you were already there,
Oh.
lying in the bed. I only saved her because I thought she might give me a reward. But she didn't give me shit. Except a bunch of people thinking I'm something I ain't. I played along as I could. Only thing I managed to get from it was a free drink every now and again.
Oh. Okay.
Not good that did.
I already know this story, Woody.
You should. You were there.
I'm not talking about Red Riding Hood. I'm here about Faith. She was murdered.
What? Faith? Who's that?
The girl you were beaten on this morning.
No. I was here. I
It
swear.
doesn't look good when a girl you were just smacking around shows up dead hours later.
Oh shit, you're right. Awkward.
She's dead? Bigby, listen, I'm a piece of shit, okay? I know that. I
Okay.
hit that girl, I did. I shouldn't have, but I didn't kill her. You believe me, right?
Kind
You're
of.
gonna string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
He was here. That's the fucking truth, Sheriff.
Hey, piss off, bro.
See? Bigby, please. You can't. They'll throw me down the witching well. That's what they'll do. And I didn't do it. You know that. Hey, stop! This isn't what I want.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Woody! Shit ain't just about you. It's about this fucking lapdog. Only comes sniffing around this part of town when the rich fucks in the woodlands need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby?
Dude, he is not the one.
You're backing the wrong guy. If you saw what I saw last night, you'd know that.
What I see is someone who wouldn't be here if I was the one needing the law for some help. Holly's sister goes missing. No one gives 2 shits about her. Paperwork, waiting rooms, and that bitch Snow White looking right past me, then ushering me out the fucking door.
I wouldn't call her that. It's happened before, and it doesn't end well.
I didn't realize you were the bitch of the bitch.
Oh, you. Don't call her bitch. That's the moral of the lesson.
God, seemed to be enough.
Don't be so sure.
Oh.
Good.
Oh shit. Okay. Hi. Wow, this escalated.
Should have walked out of here when you had the chance.
Come on, you're scaring the lady.
Don't worry about me.
That's bullshit. Ow! Have a drink. Oh, hey, it was a nice drink. Ow. 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 Ah, damn it. I just had it up here with you asswipes. Ow. Well, quick time events. Ow. In the face! How's that feel? Ow! 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 Ah, it's not easy being the big fat one. Please stop! Getting sick of this shit. Yeah, I can see why. He's just... you done goofed up now. Good! Ah, time for some payback! Good! How's your ribs feel? Get ready for the big bad whoop! Dick! Get some! The sun's getting real low with you now!
He's had enough.
Eat shit! He basically threw me like a rag doll. I'm gonna tear your arm off, but I'm gonna walk away and be the bigger person. That's right. Limp. Yeah, you guys want a piece of me now?
Whiskey.
Pour this man a damn whiskey. Oh shit.
Double.
That's fair. That is completely fair. Pour that man a drink. Yep, Big B is a Chad. He's got the drip. And he's a Chad. I think you should answer his questions. Pay for the drink.
Shit.
It's not like you were gonna pay for it anyway.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Is this the type of treatment I can expect if I let you take me in?
No. If you come quietly, you'll be treated with respect. But if it turns out that you killed that girl, well, you know what that means.
All right, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named...
oh, it's this asswipe. Hi.
Fuck.
What's up? A court. Alright. Ah, damn it. Damn it! He has answers. What me don't know. Get back here, you.
Fuck, man. That's not necessary.
Eat shit. You punch me. You.
He's the one you want, not me.
Your brother won't be saving you this time. Come on. You're under arrest.
I told you I didn't do it.
And you got nothing to worry about.
Ah, damn it. It was either that or Woodsman. I can't wait to replay this. Just to kind of do this. I kind of want to do it, yeah. Oh. That's never good.
Do
That was
anything
smart.
stupid, and I'll throw you down the witching well myself.
Well, hopefully he's not a master thief and get through those handcuffs. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I guess it's that bad. Oh shit! Okay. Okay, that's one way to end that, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, what?
We had something very special.
Where's your brother?
Fuck you! Give me one good reason I should tell you anything.
Well, I gave you two reasons.
Oh, oh my.
A serial killer? Oh god, and it's one of us?
Wait, the woodsman's still walking the streets.
We've got to put a lid on this. If you can't manage it, I'll find someone who can.
I found out where she's been staying.
I know she's here. You must have seen her. What are the two of you hiding?
Thanks for not saying anything.
Doesn't matter. Maybe you just want to punish someone. We can arrange that.
What did you do? Friend on friend. At the end of the end.
Ooh! Wow, he really...
Jesus Christ, baby. Is that you?
And that is why we have a sequel for The One Among Us. My gosh, that gave me chills. Great start, and great, yeah, great ending. Alright, so in terms of the player choices, that's why we couldn't pay or give money to the Holly. Like you said, your choices have consequences in such a positive way. Okay, so did you give Faith your money? That's the first thing. And yeah, I did. Not because she was a prostitute, but it seemed like she really did need genuine help, even though she's a prostitute. So, looks like 84.5. I think I see why people gave her money. It's because they felt so sorry for her because she was getting smacked around very savagely by the Woodsman, and Big Man was kind of like a knight in shining armor, but not besides that, he was a generally nice guy. And plus, Woodsman was not only beating her, he was calling her a bitch, a very offensive word. So it's really refreshing that you play the guy who beats the abuser to save her life. It doesn't happen in like your real life like that, but still, yeah. That's why we gave her money, because she just seemed like she was up shit's creek. Anyway, did you tell Beast the truth about Beauty? Okay, so me and 59% told the truth. Oh, no, sorry. Me and other people, 59%, actually lied. Why was Beauty hiding the truth from Beast? Even I was kind of curious about that. I mean, so that means the other remaining percents, or the other half, actually told him the truth. Yeah, The Wolf Among Us, this is going to be one of those I might play again, just the episode 1, because I want to see what the choices I make, and this one, what significantly different it will be. So everything I did in this kind of first walkthrough, I want to see what's the other perspective. Got me kind of very excited to see what they do next. Curious about what episode 2. And just like The Walking Dead season 1 all the way through, I guess, the final season, so 4 seasons, I'm curious if what my choices, how it will contribute to, I guess, The Wolf Among Us 2. And I'm curious, what is The Wolf Among Us 2 coming out? And where did you decide to go first? So I'm curious of what would happen if we didn't go help Toad and to Lawrence. I feel like Toad would still be alive, but Lawrence is freaking dead. So we didn't prevent Prince Lawrence's death, and I'm curious of what happens. So in terms of suspect, it is kind of going to that 22% guy, and I like that. I like that basically, though. Yeah, and we pointed to Fate's pimp for everyone would have like pointed to kind of like Humpty Dumpty or not Prince Lawrence. I didn't think Prince Lawrence had anything to do with that. He didn't seem like it. Okay, so the other guy, I forgot what his name was. He's voiced by Lee, or that guy. And who did you arrest? Okay, so it looks like Humpty Dumpty, or Tweedledee Tweedledum, but we arrested Tweedledee because he showed up, because he seemed to know a lot about Faith, but yeah, Woodsman didn't seem to know a lot about it. Yeah, I thought that was intriguing. Enjoy the decision now. Man, I remember when episodic graphic novels, or when, and that's kind of why we still have episodic games like Life is Strange and Expanse, and I don't know if Expanse is by Telltale Games. I don't think so. I think it's by another company. But I like that episodic games are still around. They're not as popular as like AAA games and live service games and games like that, or games that has the best graphics. They're not. They're absolutely not. It sucks, but that's kind of how it is. But when we actually get it, and there's a developer who's actually gives a crap, about the material and about episodic, then it's a freaking awesome treat to go through. Yeah, in terms of, I won't give my review of episode 1 yet, but I generally enjoy it. I like the tone. Yeah, I extremely like the tone. I like the characters. Yeah, I like the characters. The voice acting's top notch. The voice acting's top notch, and that is pretty much a compliment I am not ashamed to give. The comic book style is really fantastic. It really adds to the whole thing. But yeah, it's the tone, the voice acting, the characters, the episodic nature, the choices feels like classic Telltale games because of the Walking Telltale. And I think this was the second project after The Walking Dead. But I appreciate, yeah, I really do appreciate that they made the Fables, and I wasn't even aware about the Fables comic book series. I kind of want to read it because it just seems like it's dripping with such interesting lore. And I like that the Fables are portrayed in a dark atmosphere. It just adds some really intrigue. And there's a reason why people keep playing The Wolf Among Us, or they're eagerly waiting for The Wolf Among Us 2, because the way this ends, and I own this game, so I can take my time, so I can't wait to get back to this one. I'm surprised it's not in my W section, but it technically has The Wolf Among Us, so it kind of counts as the T section. Yeah, as you can tell with my voice, I was excited. I kind of want to go to episode 2, but I want to kind of stop here, and I know people are going like, I kind of want to see more of The Wolf Among Us. I completely understand. I actually want to continue it. But what I want to do for The Wolf Among Us, I want to have a separate save and do complete different choices. I want to do completely different choices, so that way I see 2 different endings. I absolutely want to see the other spectrum, see what other choices, how the other choices will impact the story. That's what I enjoy about Telltale's game. They know how to hook us with their stories, even if their stories do take some ridiculous aspects, their stories are consistent. It's great pacing, great characters. Yeah, I like the story of where it's going. I like the intrigue with the story. The story and the pacing are always like hallmarks of Telltale games. They can't do any wrong. That's why The Walking Dead did 4 seasons, because their stories were generally absolutely great. They had technical issues. Ow, the hoo-ha. Gosh, they were shit so much. But I could see that it looks like they fixed the technical issues by the time they got to episode or season 3. And maybe the final season they actually fixed it, because season 1, man, the technical issues was horrible in season 1. Maybe they fixed it in the PS4 version. I'm curious. And that is something I am gonna do, Telltale's Walking Dead, because obviously I want to I finished season 1 and season 2, but I never finished season 3. I started it, but I never finished it. So I kind of want the entire package, because I know there is a Walking Dead complete package from season 1 all the way to the final season. But besides that, I am eagerly waiting for the Wolf Among Us 2, because I know there's a PlayStation and I think an Xbox showcase coming up in the future. Maybe this will be the year that the Wolf Among Us 2 will be released. If not this year, then maybe early next year. I think that's a strong likelihood, because they seem like the development seems like it's done, or it's getting close to done, just from what I got the impression of. Okay, so I think I fanboyed too much, but this is the shit that I am cool with. This is cool. This is absolutely cool. I enjoy this type of stuff. I do, absolutely. Comic book stuff, freaking love it. Is this kind of considered superhero material? I wouldn't say that, but it is a mystery novel, and I freaking love this shit. Alright. Okay, so of course you can leave that like, comment, or subscribe. Sorry if I was kind of gushing, but I couldn't resist. And yeah, so tomorrow, in terms of the schedule, and kind of like this week I was describing, it is going to be T as in Tango. We are almost done. There's really just not a lot of games left. Focus on that for the first half of the day, and I might just focus on that throughout the whole week. Maybe I'll take 2 days off. Maybe Thursday. I think that will be the day that I will take off. But the second half of the day will be focusing on trying to finish Indivisible or Roberto of Two Sons. I say that tentatively. I kind of really want to finish the mini project, finish as much of these games as we can before focusing on those 2 games. Because I have a kind of like a special project once I'm done with my mini project, and it's getting really close. Once I'm done, then I can tell you why I did the bloody thing. So, of course, guys, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and whatever time zone you're in, and stay tuned for the more video game content. You already know the drill, and have a good one, everyone.